man, this is a terrible story. Awful story. Former Detroit Pistons guard Malik Beasley was evicted from his high-rise apartment in downtown Detroit last Wednesday, more than a month after he was coping with an FBI gambling investigation with more than $8 million worth of financial problems. The eviction order was filed by the 36th District Court. Fuck them niggas. By the way, being from Detroit, fuck the 36th District Court. I just wanted to say that. 2 months after Beasley was sued for failing to pay rent at the Stott. Beasley has been sued twice by the landlord this year for failing to pay a collective of $21,500 in rent. He is a free agent since the Pistons pulled back on their 3-year, $42 million offer after news emerged about the FBI investigation. Beasley has failed to respond to the second lawsuit that accused him of failing to pay $7,355. So a default judgment was filed against him on Wednesday. Damn. Yeah, Malik Beasley has had a rough career, bro. I'm not gonna Malika Andrews him and go down the list of all the shit that he's been through. This is enough. You know, Malika Andrews has taught me to give some of these niggas some grace, even though they deserve accountability. But goddamn it, toe the line between, you know, going overboard and showing a nigga some grace. However, I do understand that Beasley, you know, his career earnings, you can say what you want about how much he's made, but he's allegedly been gambling, okay? You know what I'm saying? As a person that plays FanDuel, I completely understand some things about Malik Beasley. But this is a fucked up situation. I feel for him, and this is sad. And this is wild information. But y'all gotta understand something. Malik Beasley is a role player. He's never gotten like that big contract that all these niggas are receiving. He's never got that. He's always gotten what he got offered, like the 3-year, $42 million contracts. You could be like, okay, bro. But, nigga, that is a wild situation. I heard that they were seizing all this nigga's NBA checks because he owed money to pay off everybody. So that's why he ain't got no money. Dude is basically broke. You know, Malik Beasley went live to talk about his situation. I remember him doing a live about this. In a Snapchat video, he said, he was asked, do you feel like everyone turned their backs on you? He said people were saying some crazy things in the media. If you go on Instagram, you'll see the craziest shit. People judging you. Have I made some mistakes in my life? Yes. Am I proud of those mistakes? No. I'm human. But I know what I know. People were saying some crazy things in the media. I'll tell you one thing. I'm ready to destroy anyone in front of me, and I'm going to prove again that I belong in the league. Well, Malik, nobody said that you don't belong in the league, bro. But you got some fucked up shit attached to your name, and a lot of teams do not want the fucking media attention. A lot of teams don't want controversy. But me as a GM, if I needed a three-point shooter, I would gamble on Malik Beasley. No pun intended. You know? He's really a good player. Do I think that he'll be a Piston this year? I think that the Pistons are just waiting for the investigation to be over to see if Beasley's indeed going to be guilty of this. I think once everything dies down, though, I think the Pistons would re-sign him. But they wouldn't re-sign him to that 3 years and $42 million, though. They would lowball him.